Hello, my name is Veronica and welcome into the Learning Lab. And in today's lab, I'd like to go through card share number 17. Come on in and let's get started. This card was the result of me looking at my ink pads and looking through my stamps. And I can tell you, I do not recall the name of this stamp or the company who created it, but I do know that it is a wooden stamp. And any scenic stamp that you have would be fine for this. I just simply stamped it in the color choice of ink to match the ribbon and the paper that went behind it. It is blank on the inside, and these are cards that you can keep around that are actually ready for any occasion. These are just some that I stamped out. You have one here, Love Makes the World Go Round. So it's not a preconceived card. You can make it whatever you want. This one simply says you are amazing, which would actually go really well on this black one. You're amazing. Or Love Makes the World Go Round. Just placed on there wherever you would like for it to go. So a lot of times I will keep sentiments around, ready to be decorated up at a moment's notice. You know, when I'm sitting watching a good movie, I just start stamping and cutting things out so that when I need a quick card, I have something that's ready to go. So what I did with these, I did a series of them in black, and actually I was just trying to use up some ribbon I had. This one I can dainty it up by putting a flower on there and a cute sentiment. The same thing with this one in purple, but they all have the black based theme. So if I stamp out a lot of sentiments in black, these are all ready to go. I did the same thing in brown. Again, this one is ready for a little pink flower. I can even stamp on here in pink because these have no 3D-ness to them. And they're just A2 size card. And this one was a different color brown. Or was it second generation stamping? I can't recall. But I want to say this was StazOn, the Timber Brown. And then I just pulled some brown papers that I thought were not very pretty and covered up as much of it as I could. So what was left was the edge around there. Then I also did some in green. Let's move those out of the way. And as you can see, the white isn't the same size as it is on here. I was just using up whatever I had. Again, they are blank on the inside. This ribbon I thought was cute. Nice fall theme to it. And this is also my StazOn green, and I want to say it's the forest green that I used for this. Okay, so here I just turned it around. Here the ribbon's on top. Down here it's on the bottom. And then the last one, there was actually a little more of the green card showing. So I did add a little variety to them in that way. Then the next set are my blue ones. These were very simple. I just started stamping them on paper, on the white paper, matted them to the blue to match, and then I went looking for some papers in my stash that I could put them onto. This ribbon came from the same one as this green one. I think it's American Crafts ribbon, not too sure. But as you can see, they are all the exact same. And that's something that you can do so that you can keep a stash of cards. And I just kind of changed them around a little bit. I think I used the Blazing Red StazOn on these. I used StazOn because it was crisp and very clean. And here I left the ribbon up so that I can tie twine around it if I choose. Same thing down here on this one, and the one that I started with. So if you find an image that you like, something that can serve a purpose for a lot of different cards, just sit in front of the radio or a good movie and just have yourself a stamping good time. And you'll amass a cadre of cards faster then you know. So when something comes up or you need one for an occasion, you can go to your stash, grab one out, grab a sentiment that's appropriate for the occasion, and give it to the recipient. I gotta tell you, it's been fun going through my stash because I do feel guilty when I'm adding to it and I haven't made a dent in what I already own. Not the best feeling in the world. But I'm doing the best I can with what I have. And I do want to add that I had created some of these before and I liked it so well that I went back and stamped even more. Gotta love a plan when it comes together. As always, thank you for joining me in the lab. Please be sure to check out my blog at inkallusions.blogspot.com. Until then.